I still remember the sound of her laughter echoing off the cheap dining room tiles. High, sharp, delighted, like she'd finally seen me break. And my parents, God, the way they looked at me, not with disappointment, not even confusion, with certainty, as if I was the villain in a play they'd rehearsed for years. "You're selfish," my father shouted. "You only think about yourself," my mother added. And my sister, arms folded, chin lifted, smirked like she'd been waiting for this scene all her life. So I said the only sentence that slipped out before my restraint returned. "Let's see who pays your mortgage then." They laughed. They thought I was bluffing. They didn't realize that sentence was not a threat. It was the beginning. Backstory: how we got here. People assume betrayal comes from enemies. They never expect it from the family they fed, funded, and forgave. I was 22 when I first paid their overdue mortgage. A one-time favor, I thought. Then I did it again, and again. Years of silent sacrifices, canceled trips, postponed dreams, skipped meals, because family comes first. At least that's what they said whenever they needed something. My sister never worked more than 6 months at a time. She had opinions, not obligations. Yet she was the favorite, golden child, untouchable, adored. I stayed quiet because peace is cheaper than conflict. Until peace became suffocation. Discovery: the night everything shifted. It wasn't one moment, it was a series of small cuts. My sister using my card accidentally. My parents telling relatives I was obligated to help. The way they spoke about me as if I were a walking wallet, not a person. But the real break came the night I overheard them talking. Not whispering, openly, comfortably. "She should pay for the car too," my mother said. "She owes us," my father replied. "Owes?" my sister laughed. "She lives because of us." That was the moment the confusion died, and clarity, cold and sharp, took its place. Shift: when I stopped reacting and started planning. I didn't argue. Arguing is an emotional act. I chose precision instead. First, I checked the mortgage account. My name wasn't listed as a payer, just the one funding it. Good. That meant I could step out without legal backlash. Second, I reviewed every automatic payment I had set up over the past 6 years. Mortgage, utilities, insurance, internet, even the streaming services they swore they paid for. One by one, I noted them. Not with anger, with intention. They wanted to treat me like a bank? Fine. Banks can close accounts. Execution: the silent cutoff. I didn't slam doors or announce my exit. I simply logged in and pressed cancel. Mortgage autopay? Gone. Insurance? Terminated. Electricity and water bills? Removed. Internet? Disconnected. I scheduled everything to stop the same day, a date they wouldn't notice until it collided with them. Then I transferred my savings into a new private account, blocked their numbers, packed my things, moved out at sunrise without leaving a note. Not revenge, preparation. Real revenge needs timing. Climax: the call I had been waiting for. It took exactly 9 days for them to break. 9 days before my mother's number appeared on my screen, blocked, but still able to leave a voicemail. Her voice trembled. "Why did you stop paying? The bank called. We're behind. The electricity's out. They're cutting the water. Please." I didn't. Day 11, my father left a message, furious. "You're destroying this family. Get over your attitude and fix this." I didn't. Day 14, my sister's voice cracked for the first time in her life. "They said they might take the house. Are you happy now?" Yes. But this wasn't the payoff. Not yet. Confrontation: the moment their smiles vanished. I agreed to meet them in the same dining room where they had called me selfish. They looked smaller now, deflated, pale from stress. My sister wasn't laughing. My father wasn't shouting. My mother wasn't pretending strength. "Why would you do this?" she whispered. "I didn't do anything," I said calmly. "I just stopped doing everything." My father swallowed. "But we need you." The words they never wanted to say. I leaned forward. "No, you wanted my obedience, my silence, my money, and you mistook it for weakness." My sister clenched her jaw. "So you're letting us drown?" "No," I said. "I'm letting you swim. The difference is who gets tired first." Their faces fell, finally understanding. I wasn't their safety net. I was their foundation. And I had walked away. Resolution: the peace after the storm. The bank took the house 3 months later. They moved into a rental. My sister picked up her first full-time job in years. My parents learned to budget. And me? I slept better than I had in a decade. Some call it revenge. I call it balance restored. Because when someone screams that you're selfish for